All right, welcome back, everybody. This is one of them special episodes that I wasn't planning on doing, but when old Trumpy comes out and says we're going to get $2,000 tariff dividend payments and possibly even more, you know that crypto is going to spike and run, and that's exactly what we got. So I'm about ready to bolt out of the what do they call it, the House of Mouse here, going back up Northeast United States. But I wanted to stop in, let you see the things. Even though, look at this chart, doesn't it look terrible? Terrible, Mo, terrible. It's not terrible. Go to the 1 day, folks. Check this out. Boom! That is what we call a green candle, and it is loving it. So for those who join me in the stomach churning buying down here on the top fear, remember when I showed you guys the fear? I showed you guys the fear gauge right here, and I said it was that ultimate fear. And that if you believe in what Warren Buffett has taught us through the years, old Warren told us that when everyone is selling, when everyone is getting out, when everyone is fearful, we need to turn around, be greedy. We got to be greedy. We got to, a little analogy. We got to do our best Scrooge McDuck. There you go. For all you Disney heads out there, dropping a little Disney. But look, this is big. I told you down here that we are going to go up and retest the 13 to the 50 EMA. Folks, we are doing it. I didn't know what the catalyst was going to be, either the government opening back up, but man, check this out. Dropping 2K. We're talking 20 bills drop down on people. That could be massive. Now, I'm going to be doing a video tomorrow going over exactly how I plan on taking advantage of this. I'm talking, there is a lot of history in just the last 5 years based on refunds, dividend checks. Call them, what do we got? We got the, what did we have back in the day? It was the stimulus checks, right? The stimulus checks. So we're going to call this one the tariff refund check, or, stimulus check, whatever you want to call it. At the end of the day, we got a lot of history showing us that crypto will absolutely love it. It'll be good. I have the charts. I did a video on this before. And remember, who told you that we are going to get this? Who has been spelling this out since day one, way, way, way back in 2024? That's right, me. I told you you're going to be seeing a dividend. I didn't say a dividend, a stimulus check before the next midterm elections. And I didn't know how it was going to get done, but now we know they're looking at least $2,000. So we're going to look at a bunch of the candles. But before I do, if you're not in the Discord, folks, take advantage right now. We have been on fire. The wins have been coming in there. I love seeing it. High Beach, shout out to you. Lots of wins there. Jordan Belfort in the house coming in there with some wins. King Smitty dropping a Darth Flyer. Front and Options, one of our expert traders. We have so much good things in here. Greatest show on turf, and this is going to be another week of just live stream trading, the learning lessons, the breadbot charts, all of it and more. Folks, if you want in 50% off the first month, first link down below, get in here right here. It's automatic. And if you want to save 20% on the annual membership, get in there that way. January 1st, we're raising the price permanently, and we had a lot of people reaching out saying, can you just hold off? Can you hold off? We can hold off till January 1st, and you will have the new grandfathered in prices. In other words, anybody that gets in today, you won't have to pay the higher prices. So get in there today. All right, let's go ahead and talk about this. So I've been looking up a ton of the information based on the last one we had, the tariff refunds or the COVID checks. You guys remember those. And when we got those, and I believe it was March. Wait till I show you guys this. I'm going to go to the monthly charts on this because we got to go back pretty far. So we'll go to the monthly charts on this. I think it was March of 2020. It was down here. We started getting checks. And man, oh man, oh man, that's when everything started taking off. As you can see, what we were down here, and we got April, March when everything closed, and then all of a sudden, we went from, wow, that's incredible to look at the prices of these. So you can see at March, we're all the way down here, 80 something cents for the monthly. Wow. Look where we were by the end of the next month, 200 and something. That is from 80 or 90 to say $100 all the way up to 200 and something, 100% increase over the next few months. You guys know we got a ton more COVID or whatever we want to call them, stimulus checks, and look where it went from $100. Look, you guys watching this? You guys watching this? Look what happened. We went all the way up to 4,800. 4,800 from where? Mo, talk to me again. Where was that at? Yeah, just make sure everybody sees this down here. $100. Hundo. One hundo. All the way up to 4,000 something. In other words, the stimulus checks, tariff refund check, Trump check, whatever you want to call it, will lead to a nice push if history has anything to do with it. And I am so pumped for it. I'm going to do an in-depth video analysis for you guys. I'm going to pull up all the old charts, when the dates were, when everything was released. I want to show you exactly how I'm planning on playing this. And I've been telling you I expect any of these checks to come out probably, I'm thinking sometime in the summer of next year, into September, October, before the election, of course. He'll make sure he has his name on the checks as well, just like last time. More importantly, though, when you see a tariff refund check, a stimulus check, I am expecting a good amount for the crypto to move. And remember, you got the Fed cutting. Hopefully, we got the Fed cutting. You got, well, quantitative tightening is over December 1st. That's already, that's written in stone. They got that out there. They gave us the announcement on that. That's the balance sheet runoff. That is finished. We got that done. Yeah. And so a lot of good things. And look what we got right here. You guys know what this is called? That's called a hammer, folks. We got a hammer forming. And the quicker this goes up on the monthly, let's go ahead. I'd like to see this turn into a green hammer, get this thing over 3,900 and we're there. But I don't know. We're going to find out. Let's go back. Take a look at the daily candles now. I want to talk shop. All right. So I'm going to go over the four horsemen now. So you guys, like I said, if you want to see an in-depth chart analysis, everything based on the dates from 2020 up with all the stimulus checks, let me know in the comments down below. If you guys don't care, I won't put it out. We'll continue to do some of the other things. But I think some of you would let me know down below. And of course, where are you at in the United States? Just show me where you're representing. A lot of things going on. So as we hit the triple Bollinger Band, I call this a double crust. This is a triple crust. Normally, when we break the Bollinger Band 2 or 3 times in a row, you will retest up to the 13. You will hit the 13 to the 50 zone. And sometimes on a complete reversal, you're going all the way up to the 50 and confirming above. You can see right here, all the way up to the 50. And it happens more times than people realize. It was almost right here above the 50. Anytime you break that bottom Bollinger Band, it really right here, like right here, boom, hit it up to the 50. And so when you guys see me teaching you this, that's because I don't want you guys having to, go out there and not know what to do. I want you guys to have the information, the training to get out there and just absolutely crush this market. I can't tell you how pumped I am to see that they're not going to allow things to get too low without saying things that'll push these things up. But the real gains for people, the real gains are going to come if they actually, which I don't think it's if, but we have to wait until it's finalized. If they go ahead and do those tariff refund checks, the stimulus checks, whatever you want to refer to them as, they are going to absolutely pop this. And you think there's money out there now? Imagine giving everyone $2,000 or more for the most people. I know there's going to be income limits, but imagine giving everybody $2 G's. And what do you think a lot of people are going to do? They're going to want to take that money and make more money. And that's what they did. History has showed us, and they absolutely ran up crypto. We're talking Ethereum, Bitcoin, Solana, XRP, name it, it was running. All right, so for this one, you guys know I was buying down there at the bottoms of these things. I think we bought around 3,100, 3,000. And now look where we're at. We're all the way up to 3,500. That, for anybody that bought with me, we are absolutely on fire. It's up almost 15 to 20% level. Get up to 3,600. We're closing in on that 20%. I am expecting to see 3,600 here in the next candle or two. We'll see. Any more announcements like that would lead to some good things. Let's go ahead and take a look at XRP. We'll look at the four horsemen of crypto. You can see that's a little bit sideways. Didn't get that big push like you did with Ethereum, but the big dogs are barking. We'll take this one, 232. I feel a lot better if this thing got above the 13 EMA at 236. So 237 is what I'm shooting for. Hopefully by tomorrow, we'll find out. But that's not too bad. We're coming off the lows of 207. We're back up to 232. That's over 10%. That's what I'm looking for. Go to Solana. Let's check out Solana. I haven't had a lot of time here. I'm packing up, getting ready to go on the plane flight here back to the Northeast. We were down there around 145, pulled it up to about 163. Once again, a little bit over 10 to, we're in that 10 to 15% bracket, but that is starting to get above where I feel good. We get above the 5 EMA, confirm. I love it. 13 is the next target, 170. That moves us over to Bitcoin, the last of the four horsemen of crypto, and boom, look at that. Getting back above these highs that we couldn't break. As long as we can hold this at 103, we're up at 104 now. If we can keep 104 or higher, we should be able to test the 13 EMA at 105.7. So I like what I'm seeing. I think it's going to be, folks, I can't tell you how excited I am. If you're excited with me, let's go. Put it in the chat. Put a fire in the chat down below, because I believe we're going to have a chance to make some serious gains if they go ahead and do those tariff refund checks. Let me know what you think about them. First link down below does get you into the Discord. Boom, 50% off that first month. Should be no code needed, but if you need it, fall 50. But it should be automatic when you jump in there. Make sure you take advantage of our best ever annual pass as well, 20%. Just click that button. Second link down below does get you over to the wait list for the brand new. This is it. The crypto course is coming out, and there is no better time to get into this. This gets you into the wait list. We're going to be releasing this in the next week or two. But if you join the wait list, and this is for beginners, this is for beginners who want to learn about crypto, this is it. This is your chance. We send a code to everybody that joins the wait list. So there you go, folks. That's the best thing. Like I said, get over to the Discord, take advantage of it. First link. I will see you there. Be sure to like and subscribe. Now let's get out there and make some money.